Right now at 10, the death toll soaring tonight as Israel declares war after a surprise attack by Hamas militants. Hundreds of Palestinians march in downtown Chicago, calling for an end to the violence overseas. New calls to close a popular River North nightclub after 8 people were shot there this weekend.
Well, we're having shootouts in front of bars and having over a half a dozen people get shot. We have a problem.
Our first frost advisory of the season. It is right on schedule, but those temps awful chilly. We'll check them out straight ahead.
The world record broken at today's Bank of America Chicago Marathon.
Live from Chicago, ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 10 starts right now.
We begin with Israel's declaration of war after a surprise attack this weekend by Hamas militants. Tonight, at least 700 people are reportedly dead in Israel and more than 400 dead in Gaza. In Chicago, hundreds of Palestinians and their supporters took to the streets to show their support for their homeland while calling for an end to the violence. And tonight, sources are telling ABC News at least 4 American citizens are among the dead. The White House is also working to confirm reports that Americans are among those taken hostage. The violence began early Saturday, a massive barrage of Hamas rockets fired into Israel. The highly coordinated attack catching Israel off guard. This music festival turning to panic. Jennifer Damte's 22-year-old daughter Kim was at that festival now.
Live from Chicago, ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 10 continues.
Yeah, chilly night across the Chicago area with temperatures expected to dip near freezing in some places. There's a frost advisory in effect northwest of the city. Meteorologist Greg Dutra is here with the details in the ABC 7 AccuWeather forecast. Greg, going to be a cold night in some places.
Fall comes at you fast. Yeah. In these parts, we were talking about temperatures near 90 just a week ago, and now we have that frost advisory that extends into our northern and westernmost tier of counties. Exactly on track with when you would expect it between about the first and second week of October for areas north and west of Chicago. It's a little bit later in the month, second, third and a half week of October for areas around the city. I'll show you that graphic.
A 150-year-old beacon in the Florida Keys is shining again as part of a national effort to save old lighthouses. The community group wants to raise $6 million to restore and preserve the Alligator Reef Lighthouse. The lighthouse is named after the USS Alligator, a Navy schooner that ran aground on the reef and sank in 1822. Alligator and 5 other aging lighthouses off the Keys were important maritime navigational aids that warned ships to stay away from coral reefs.
Alligator Lighthouse was lit in 1873, and it stayed lit until about 2013, I believe. And then it went dark for 10 years. Now our Statue of Liberty, Alligator Lighthouse, is lit once again.
There you go. About $500,000 have already been raised.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cool.
Shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say we could just leave it on that, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's our report for tonight. Thanks for watching. Be sure to wake up with our morning team starting at 4:30 a.m. tomorrow. Have a great night.